Hello, 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 everyone. I want to talk to you for me. Sorry, I wanted to say this evening because in Australia, I believe it is the evening, and I'm here in Glastonbury in the UK. So for me, it's like not even lunchtime, although I'm definitely hungry. What I wanted to talk to you about today is today, morning, night, whatever, and wherever you are, is the one key that the one way that we can truly tap into our connection to the universe. The one piece of information that so many people forget when they talk about creating vision boards and saying affirmations and using our visualization time to call in what we desire. And that is that the universe doesn't relate to us in that way. The universe hears our messages when they are given to us in feeling. So when we, hey everyone for joining. Hey Harsha, it's great to be here to see your comments at least, even though I can't see you. So our connection to the universe, the way that we can speak with the divine, the infinite potential that literally holds all that we desire and that we can command with ourselves, is going to hear us when we give that message in feeling state and not in a picture that we put on our wall and maybe look at every now and then. It is the way that we look at a vision board perhaps, and we create that image inside of ourselves. Hi Kelly. That we create that image inside of ourselves in our minds, and then we feel it inside of ourselves. So if it is a new client, maybe we feel how grateful we are to serve and how abundant we feel at that moment. And that is the feeling state inside of ourselves that will call in what we desire. And then on top of that, if you can add gratitude in the mix, so you feel as if you already are serving that client and you feel excited to be serving that client, and then you feel as if you are already that abundant that you can call in clients whenever you decide that you want to work with them. And then you feel really grateful for that, as if it has already happened, because you literally are creating the world around you. So if you desire it and you're in vibrational alignment and you know how to send the right message to the universe in the right way, which is feeling state, then it already has happened. So feel the gratitude for that. And that is how you send the message. Greg Braden is one of my favorite authors, and he went to visit a whole heap of Tibetan monasteries. And one day he went into this one, they journeyed for days, and he said that they went in really unsafe conditions in cars that looked like they couldn't handle it, and just journeyed and journeyed and journeyed. And they got to this Tibetan monastery and they asked this monk, when you're chanting and meditating and doing all sorts of things to do your prayers throughout the day, they did them for 16 hours a day, what's going on inside of you as you do your prayers? And that monk said that he has never seen the prayer, because the prayer is the thing that is going on inside. It's the feelings that they feel, and all of the other things that they do are just to generate the feeling inside of them. The feeling is the prayer. So your manifestation, visualizations, your affirmations, your vision boards, whatever it is that allows you to remember what you desire and call in the feeling of that, are great support tools. But your feeling state is your prayer and how you communicate with the divine. So I would love for you to leave me a comment and let me know, now that you've realized that, in times in the past when you felt like you were visualizing, were you doing it in a way that the universe could understand? And what can you shift now to ensure that you understand that feeling is the way that you can communicate, and that you're calling in what you desire by feeling that? And one of the most simple tools that you can do to make sure that you anchor in that feeling state being your call, that feeling state being your prayer, is that you can pick certain activities or times or habits that you already have and add them in. So you might sit in the car, and every time you get in the car, you just take a second to go, holy shit, I'm so abundant that I have this car that like is like your dream car. And then you drive as if you're driving your dream car. Or every time that you sit down at your computer when you start work, you go, you generate the feeling of being so grateful that you have a packed day full of clients in your amount of time that you choose to work, where you're serving, and you're serving in an abundant way. And you just make that every time that you sit down to begin your work, that's what you do first. Generate that feeling state and generate gratitude for having that life. Or I know even once I did the toilet was one of mine, but then I realized the toilet's such a great thinking place for me, so I left that just to be a thinking place. But you could choose to have every time you sit down on the toilet to, like I did it, as I imagined it as a throne, and I felt myself feel like the queen of my own queendom inside of my body. And that allowed me to feel more confident about myself and to claim my own power and make sure that when I was around other people that I was in my own power. Your feeling state is the way that you send the message to the universe. Some awesome people have just joined. Thank you so much for coming online to see me. Hi. Do you think more people have joined because I'm in Glastonbury and you can't see me back home? Everything that I've just shared, I invite you to go back and listen from the start, because this is so key, and it's really like one of the most important things that I would love to share with the world is that your power is not in the things around you. Your power is not in the things that you do. It is in how you feel and who you be. I love you all so much. I hope that this video serves you. Have an incredible evening or day wherever you are. Sending so much love. Bye for now.